Some goodbyes are whispered behind closed doors. Others are shared with the world. Tonight, we're looking at 5 famous people whose final moments were seen not only by family, but by thousands of fans. And open casket funerals that reminded the world of their humanity. First, there was Etta James, the powerhouse voice behind At Last. In 2012, leukemia took her life at 73. At her open casket service in Los Angeles, she wore a shimmering gold gown and white gloves. Stevie Wonder and Christina Aguilera performed as the Queen of Soul was honored one final time. B.B. King, the King of the Blues, followed 3 years later in 2015. Diabetes and vascular dementia ended his legendary run. His open casket viewing at the B.B. King Museum in Mississippi drew crowds from around the world. He rested in a royal blue suit, his beloved guitar Lucille beside him. A fitting farewell to the man who gave the world the blues. Almost a century earlier, silent film icon Rudolph Valentino died suddenly at just 31 from a ruptured ulcer. In 1926, his open casket funeral caused chaos in New York City. Over 100,000 mourners filled the streets. Some fainted. Others sobbed uncontrollably. Valentino's body, dressed in a tuxedo, lay behind glass. His face serene, as if still ready for the camera. Chris Kelly, one half of the 90s rap duo Kris Kross. In 2013, he died from a speedball overdose, a mix of heroin and cocaine. At his open casket funeral in Atlanta, he wore his signature backwards jersey, the look that made him famous as a teenager. His partner, Chris Smith, stood over the casket in tears, saying goodbye to his childhood friend. And lastly, Chris Henry, the promising NFL wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals, was just 26. When his life ended suddenly in 2009, he fell from a moving truck during a domestic dispute and suffered fatal head trauma. At his funeral in Louisiana, fans saw him lying peacefully in an open casket. The young star who once soared across football fields, now at rest, dressed in a simple suit. Some say seeing the body brings closure. Others say it makes death feel too real. But for these stars, whose lives were so public, even their final rest became a part of history. Because sometimes, the last image we remember is not the spotlight, but the stillness that follows.